Sup guys, it's your boy Justin back with our game review. This review was supposed to be an audio only review with screenshots from the game, but Microsoft did an update and I can no longer use the video editor that came with my computer. So I currently have no video editor. Thank you, Microsoft, for you're the only company I know that does an update where they take away features from the thing that you updated. So it's like what the hell? Thanks a lot. I have to go and get a video editor at some point. So yeah, all my videos are gonna be like this from now on for the meantime. So yeah, that sucks. But yeah, I already recorded a review for this game, but I have to do it all over again. Thanks a lot, Microsoft. So yeah, today I'm reviewing the 2014 or 2013, I don't know what, One Piece Unlimited World game, Unlimited World Red, which is an action RPG, which came out for the PS3. It also came out for the Vita and 3DS. I don't know if it came out for Xbox or anything. This is rated T14. So it's based off the anime, though it has an original story. There's two modes where you can play the game. Either Battle Coliseum, which is like an optional thing that has its own story where it's almost like a fighting game, arena style fighting game, where you can unlock characters and fight in multiple modes where you either fight single enemies or crowds of enemies, which was pretty cool. That's its own story mode where you and Law have to team up to fight in this tournament to fight Don Flamingo, which I should say right off the bat, I've only watched the first 188 episodes of One Piece because they stopped carrying that shit. They only By the time I wanted to start rewatching One Piece again, they stopped carrying the DVDs, and I don't even have Netflix anymore. As soon as Netflix updated their episodes of One Piece, that's when they took the account away from me. So fucking Netflix. Everybody conspires against me. So yeah, I'm kind of a noob, but when it comes to One Piece, right? But the main story mode is an action RPG that very much reminded me of Monster Hunter, the point where you even have your own hub town. Right. Which the story for this game is our main characters, the Straw Hat Crew, which is Luffy, who's a rubber man, Nami, who has a lightning stick, who's the navigator. You have Usopp, who's the sniper with a slingshot. You have Brook, the musician. I have no idea who that character is. You have Ronor Zoro, the first mate. Frankie, the shipwright, which they just when I stopped watching the show, that's when they first introduced him. You have Sanji, the cook, who has who's a kicking style martial artist, which I think it might be Savate. I don't know. You have Nika Robin, who is the archaeologist of the group, who has superpowers like Luffy, but she can sprout hands out of the ground or anywhere actually. And you have Chop Chop, and I think that's all the members of the Straw group. So the story for this game is our main characters get tricked by this raccoon called Pato, which I don't know if he's back. There's Pato right there, who tricks our characters to go to this island where his boss is there, who needs them there for some reason, which they never explained in this story why he needed the Straw Hat Crew there, because the whole reason he's there, which that's the guy Count Redfield, Patrick Redfield, is there to get a devil fruit that will give him vampire powers. And for some reason, he needs the Straw Hat Crew there. and he makes our characters using this Pado's special power. He recreates zones on the island that are places that are the Straw Hat crew have been before, like the Alabaster Kingdom, Marine Ford Island or whatever. Not Marine Ford, like the Marine Base, the the what's his name, his hometown, like all the places our characters have been throughout the story, right? Where they each have to fight like a clone of the different bosses that they had to fight, like Crocodile, Buggy the Clown. At one point you fight Ace, which is Luffy's brother, which I always thought Luffy's brother was his actual brother because he looks like him. According to the story, they weren't actually brothers. So they were like symbolic brothers, like Yakuza, which is like, what the fuck? I thought they were actual brothers, especially since they look alike. But then again, Luffy looks like Shanks, and they're not related at all. Or is Luffy actually the bastard son of Shanks? I don't know. So somebody will tell me. So the main story, the main gameplay of the game is you go out, you can pick. Well, at first it's just Luffy, and then as you play the game, you get all the other party members, which you can only have 2 other party members with you at a time, and you collect materials to help build the town of Transtown. That's the name. So, which at first when you go there, it's just the inn, but as you collect materials, you'll build other facilities in the town that will help you in your quests, like the tavern where you can take quests. You have the factory where you can build up your equipment, like your fishing hook, your fishing rod and your bug net, which you can use to collect creatures, which have the really cool art style from the anime and manga, which you could put in a museum where you can make passive income. So you also have a restaurant where you can craft food, which will permanently boost your stats. And you also have the pharmacy where you can buy healing items and whatnot, which you can only carry like 10 of each, healing item, which kind of sucks, but the game's pretty easy, so you don't need to carry that many healing items at all. But and there's also the thing where you have to collect word balloons, which will give your characters can equip to get special effects. Which that's also in the Battle Coliseum, which in the Battle Coliseum you can't use your healing items at all. Yeah. So I'm just going to go my likes and dislikes. Likes, fun combat, lots of characters to play as. You have a variety of gameplay with the fishing, the bug catching, the mini games, the card games. And you have creature collecting. Dislikes, the game is too short. According to how long to beat, it's like 10 hours average. Took me like 15 hours to beat the game, not including the Battle Coliseum stuff. The costumes, there are costumes in the game that are locked behind DLC, which that fucking sucks. And that's pretty much it. And also the game is broke up into 9 episodes. The last episode is not areas. It's like a 2-parter boss battle where you fight Count Redfield, which was kind of interesting. That usually how 2-part boss battles work is that you have to fight the bad guy in his normal form, and then he transforms into more powerful form. In that actual fight, it's the opposite because he transforms into his vampire form, which he kind of looks like Batman, and there's this almost like Batman themed play. But then there's after you beat him, there's a cutscene where Luffy gives the power of friendship speech, which that cutscene was actually pretty good. The cutscenes in the game, the actual cinematic cutscenes in the game look pretty good because of the cell shading. Except for the parts where they're just talking, and then the characters' models are just doing poses. But yeah, Yeah, he gives this power friendship speech, and then the bad guy just becomes good guy again, and then you fight him normal. Which, what the fuck happened to his devil fruit powers? I don't know. But yeah, like the whole point of the story was like the main villain wants to become immortal, so he goes after this vampire devil fruit, and just becomes a good guy at the end. I guess. Oh my god, fucking bullshit. Overall, I thought the game was good. It did come off as cheap at times, but overall it was a good game. The main problem with the game is it's too fucking short. And yeah, and unless you're a Monster Hunter fan, you might, I don't know if you like the gameplay. The gameplay is not bad. I thought the game was fun, actual fun. So yeah, 6 out of 10. It's a good game. I would say it's a good game. It's good enough that I may have bought a new One Piece game. So look forward to that. Peace. Also, 5 likes, 50 views. We'll do a poll for the next game review, but we're locked in for September, so it won't be till like the poll will be for the what game to play for October. Yeah, because we're locked in for games we're gonna review for September. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Peace.